I'm Adrienne. In this video I would like to talk to you about commission works, and I have a few tips to share with you so that your experience with doing commission works will be better, or at least to have a good experience, and to have a good relationship between you and your commissioner, because that's very important if you want to be successful doing commission works, that your relationship is good between you and your commissioner. The most important thing when doing commission work is that you keep in touch with your commissioner often, maybe daily or every second or third day. You send a mail, send a note to him, and you tell how you are working, how you are progressing with the work. So you are keeping in touch with your commissioner. That's very important, because this way he will know that you are there. He can contact you if anything, if he has anything to tell you to change, or if he has any questions, then he can reach you, and this will ensure that he trusts you more, that he can trust you, and trust is very important in this work relationship. Always try to communicate clearly with your commissioner. Ask away. It's better to ask than not to ask, and at the end you talk about different things, and in the end, the result will not be what the commissioner wanted, and that's not good, not for him and not for you, and there will be no time to change once the artwork is finished. So it's better to ask and talk everything as soon as possible. So if you don't understand something, if you have questions, if you are unsure what he wants, what color he wants, if you don't know if he likes the sketch or not, then ask. Always ask, and always show work in progress shots to your commissioner, so he can see how you are progressing, and if he needs any changes to make to the artwork, then he can ask you to change it. But if you are not communicating, if you are not showing these progress shots, then he will not know how you are doing with the artwork, with his his commission, and then he will ask you to change things later when he actually sees it. And the later he sees it, the more work it will be to correct something, because while you are still at the sketch phase, it's more easier to correct than once you have already colored your artwork. Of course, that will be a way more work to correct that, or maybe you will not correct that at the time either. And this is very important as well, that you clearly tell the commissioner your working process, how you work, what are the steps. You will make the sketch, after you will show the sketch, after that you will send him different color versions, so he can choose whichever he likes and ask for changes if he wants to. So give him options when you are when you are working on a commission work. Show him what he can choose from. The more variety he gets, the better. He will feel that you take this seriously, that it's important for you, and that you really want his work, what you are doing for him, that work to be successful, to be great. That's why it's important that you make it clear your steps, your working process steps, and this way he will know what he can await from you, what he will get and when he will get. Try to start it as soon as possible and finish it as soon as possible, because if you don't start it right away, but you just tell that you will do it, you have time, you will just procrastinate on it, and it will be more challenging to get back to that commission work, to really finish it. And the commissioner will be waiting for you to finish that work right away, and he wants to see progress as soon as possible. And if you can finish it sooner, that's great. You can get another commission work. Maybe he will commission you again because he will be so satisfied with you, and that's business. That's great. So try to finish it as soon as possible. Of course, resistance and procrastination will kick in. That's that's natural to happen. And there are ways you can solve this, to face these challenges. If you see that you are procrastinating on a commission work, the first thing to do is to ask yourself why. What are you avoiding? That's the question. What are you avoiding? Because you are avoiding something, that's why you are not, that's why you don't sit down and do the actual work, because you don't want to face that problem. You go and watch YouTube videos instead, maybe eat instead. You will find any kind of activities you can do, just not that one thing that you actually should do, the commission work. So it's usually the reason behind this is that you are avoiding something. Maybe you don't know how to start it, you are stuck because you don't know how to draw something, or if he will like it and you are afraid that he will not like it. So there are many reasons. It's the sooner you face these questions, these fears, or these challenges, the sooner you can solve it. Because if you know what's the problem, you can solve it. You can always solve it. You can always find a solution. Just ask yourself, so what can I do in order to finish this or to get this done? Ask this, write this down on a piece of paper, and you will find a solution. And once you have that solution, start doing it, start working it right away. Because at that time you will be already in the process of working on that commission, so it will be easier to start it. And this is one of the reasons for procrastination as well, that you have not yet started the work at all, and you just need that little push to start. It's like going into cold water. Put your feet into the water. First one of them, then the second one, and then you are already in the water and you will know what to do from there. So if you are just starting out with your commission work, then sit down, start drawing lines, it doesn't matter what, and then you will get the ideas will come, you will already be in the drawing process, and then everything will come naturally to you. You will be already working on it, and that's what we want. Last thing to note, be clear about your prices with the commissioner right from the start. Ask him when he needs the commission work to be finished. think about if you can make it finished till that time. If not, then maybe don't accept that commission work. If you can do it, then tell him when when he will see progress shots from you, what will you do until when. For example, you will do the sketches in 2 days. After that, you will make the color options and you will need 1 day for that. And he can ask for changes, big changes, until you start the coloring work. So while you're still doing the sketch freeze, he can ask big modifications, maybe 2 times, 3 times, how much you want to. But once you are done with the sketch and start the coloring, then he can only ask for coloring changes and maybe very small changes in the concept, but not too big ones, because let's face it, that's why the sketch phrase is there, to correct the big mistakes. So he can ask bigger changes. But once you start really working on it, putting in the hours into the details and the painting process, then you don't want to do big changes like changing the pose, adding one more character, or who knows what else he might want. So be clear about this, let him know how you work, so this will ensure that he understands you, you understand him as well, and your commission work, your commissioning experience will be more we run more smoothly, you will enjoy it more, and you will be more successful with it and more satisfied with it, and that's what we want. Be sure that you are communicating with your commissioner. If he is not responding to you, then ask him again a day later or in 2 days later, and ask him again what he likes, if he needs any more changes, so that you know what he thinks and what he wants. This way you can ensure that he will get what he wants and you will be satisfied with your commission work as well. So these are the things to keep in mind, to be sure that you do these things right. So you communicate clearly with your commissioner always, keep in touch with him daily, every other day, let him know your process and what kind of modification he can ask, and that until what time, what process step he can ask this. So big changes while you are still working on the sketch, color changes at the color process, and well, tiny small changes once the artwork is finished. Also be sure that you keep the time frame, keep finishing your commission work in time. Start working on your commission work as soon as you have the time. Work on it daily until it's finished, and always let your commissioner know if you need more time, or when the commission work will be finished, so he will know this, and be sure that you really finish it till that time, and don't just go and vanish with the commission work, because he will be very upset if this happens, and he will not find you again, and he will not send you other jobs, and he will not recommend you to other people. And you actually want that he recommends you to his friends, to his colleagues, to other persons who might be interested in commissioning you. This is business, and if you want to get more commission work, you should make sure that you have a good relationship with your commissioner, that he gets satisfied with your work, that he likes what you do and he gets what he imagined that he will get, and if he is satisfied really with your work, then he might recommend you and you will might get more orders and you will be in business soon enough. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If yes, please hit the thumb up button and share it with your artist friends as well. If you have any questions about this topic, about doing commission works, please let me know in the comments below. I will try to answer them. If you are new to my channel and if you would like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe. I also have speed paint videos to watch. Check them out. See you next time. Bye bye.